I cut that tree down for you. What did you want that cut down for? You don't know. It was in the way. In the way of what? Anyway, well, it doesn't matter. It's your tree, your land. But here is one for you. You are going to like this. If you don't laugh at this, well, I'm giving up. What do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common? They're both Paris sites. Eiffel Tower, Paris. Ridiculous. Not doing this anymore. It's wasted. Right. Welcome back, people. We are here on a lovely sunny day in December. I think we have got snow coming, so I need to get a few jobs done before that happens. So I've only done a little bit of tidying up, really. I did have some eggs over. Oh, got some more now. Did have some eggs over there, but I just carried them over and put them onto our market stall. Got a little bit for that. Now we do have the grass is obviously ready to mow. We know that. Not really the best time of year to be doing it. We might not even do it this episode. I don't know yet. The wheat field here, that is ready to harvest. Again, maybe not this episode, but we will monitor that. We do have a little bit of barley. We've got some sorghum as well, so we've got plenty of feed for the chickens. And then once that wheat field is harvested as well, that's even more. The oats, they are a pretty good price. Look, Zito product, we're almost hitting 1900 euros there, so we'll probably sell them maybe towards the end, because hopefully that will go up a little bit as well. I think we'll do all the jobs that we need to do in the fields before it does start snowing. So we've got straw to pick up, and I want to cultivate those fields. I'm going to try maybe and put something else in the fields. I'm quite tempted because we don't really need anything for any of the animals. Like I say, we've got the wheat and all that. Plenty of grass growing and ready. We've got some grass, I think, already in the silo. Yeah, so we've got a bit for the sheep. We're going to need to produce some hay as well. And we've got plenty of straw. That's the straw, I think, combined with the animals. But we are going to be picking up some straw as well. So that is good. I'm just checking that. So I'm thinking, obviously this field here, this field, and we do own this guy. Shall we just put soybeans in all of those, just to be a little bit more profitable for us? Not going to probably get a huge amount off of each field, but once it all adds up together, I'm thinking maybe it could be a little bit of a nice money earner there. Because like I say, we haven't really got any need to be growing anything else. Corn and sunflowers, we haven't really got the equipment for that, so I don't know. Oh, and something else we're going to be selling today as well is we're going to go for some slurry and manure selling, because that is at its prime price, I think. So it's saying 108 for both of them. 107, 108. Now again, not huge amounts we've got, and we're not going to get a huge amount back, but we might as well sell it. I think I'm going to see if the store has got a slurry tank or something that we can hire. I don't really want to be buying one just yet, because it's not going to be a constant thing. We haven't got enough cows, and I can't remember if the pigs are going to be giving us slurry. Might just be manure, I'll have to check that. But we're getting manure off of the cows and the pigs. Not going to be a huge amount off the pigs anyway, because we only have 10, so not expecting much there. Right, so what we'll do is we'll take this trailer up to the other farm where the cows are, because we need to get the loading wagon. We'll get that done. And then we will pick up this straw. Yeah, cultivate the fields. We'll get them all prepped up. We'll see how we get on as well. I don't want it to be a really long episode. Okay, there's the wheat, as you can see. So we'll just put this trailer up here first. I think we're going to do the selling towards the end of the episode, because if we start getting snow and we haven't done the field work, it is going to be a little bit annoying. So let's just check actually, when is that? Oh, 2 o'clock. Right, I don't know if we're going to get a lot done then this episode. I know I could turn the time down, but I quite like playing at ×5 when I'm doing recording. We'll head on down to the bottom field, I think, first. I think we're going to get quite a decent amount of straw off these 2 fields as well. We've got weeds in this one, weeds over there, so we need to get the cultivator out. And again, I know the seeder is a direct drill, but we are doing things the old sort of fashioned way. Obviously not everything, but as much as we can. That field over there is still available. I think I mentioned that. It was a contract, wasn't it? I didn't do it, I didn't take it, but may change my mind a bit further down the line, but it's not going to be there forever, is it? So right, let's get up into that view. Whoa, that's terrible driving. Pickup's pretty good on this thing, but it's not that good. I'll just go round and get some random bits. We are going to get quite a bit off of here, I think. Probably a couple of loads by the looks of it. Okay, so just this little bit left to do. We've had 2 full loads so far, and then obviously whatever's in here, so pretty good amount. That should keep us going. And then obviously once we harvest the wheat field as well, there'll be more straw there. If we choose to have straw swath on, obviously we will though, because it all helps. So look at that. Another decent amount. There we go. So 2 fields cleared. Happy days. We'll go and tip this in, park up the loading wagon, we'll run back down to the farm and grab our cultivator. That shouldn't take too long to do that. And we have, obviously it is going to show how much straw we've got, including the animals. So yeah, quite a bit there, and it is going to say 43,000 litres. There we go. Right, let's get this parked up. That's the only trouble with this tractor, it's very slow reversing. Go. I keep forgetting as well, we've got all these sheds over here which are attached to this cow barn. I've actually put the skid steer loader in that little one on the end there, so we do have plenty of shed space. Right, let's head on down to the farm, grab the cultivator. Okay. So, there it is. Get back onto that. We'll do this field here, I think. I don't know why he asked me to cut that tree down. It was, I don't know, it wasn't doing anything. I mean, if he turns around and tells us to get rid of it, I'm happy to do that, as long as we keep a little bit of the money. He hasn't actually said that, yo. He's a bit fed up with my jokes, to be honest with you, but there we go. So the weeds are going, but they will be back. It is not going to get rid of them completely. We would need to plough for that to happen. And that's not really something we need to do at the moment. No, technically we don't really need to do this, but we are. Got about an hour to go before the snow hits. That's if the forecast is precise, which probably won't be, but we'll see how we get on. And if it starts snowing and we can't really do any more field work, then we'll skip over, I'll get my words out in a moment, and do the selling. So it'll be the oats, and hopefully those will all gone up in price. Manure and slurry. Need to speak to the store as well about that. I'm sure they'll have something for us. And we can't use our little tanker that we've got anyway, and I wouldn't use that because that's for the water for the animals. But that only holds water anyway, so that's out of the question. But I wouldn't do that. You can't be doing that, slurry and water, and then feeding your animals that's just wrong. Right, this is going to take a little while. I may bring you back in when we are on the last sort of field. Probably finish up on our newest field, I think. Almost done. It's just about to hit 2 o'clock. Is this snow going to turn up? If it doesn't settle, which it probably shouldn't do straight away, we can still carry on, I think. see. I think it looks too nice for it to be snowing. Hoping they are wrong. Ooh. I'm surprised there's a big bump there on that part. Plenty of them on this map. It is a cool little map though. I've enjoyed playing on here. I think it was ideal to do this sort of style of gameplay on there. Probably only going to have a couple more episodes left, I think, of this. I know I mentioned about growing soybeans, but I think if we... Oh, here comes the snow, look. They weren't lying. I think maybe once we've done all things we need to do towards the end for the final episode, when it comes, we can skip forward to when those soybeans are ready. We'll harvest them. And I think, actually, if we were to try and plant them now, we would be getting the prices, I think, if I work it out, around about the prime time for soybeans. So we will see. Right, so it is coming down now, which is a little bit concerning. It should be right though. Right, now I think that is us done. We'll double check. These fields are all showing bare, empty now. Oh no, look, tiny bit over there. Ooh, good job I checked that. Good job I checked. Getting too excited about the snow, look. And I thought of Christmas round the corner. To be fair, in real life that isn't going to be too far away, is it? Let's come round quick. Right, now that should definitely be it. So what we'll do, there we go, that's better. We'll take this cultivator back to the farm. We'll grab our seeder. I have no idea how much seed fertilizer we've got in there. We've got a lot of fertilizer up at the store, so probably might have to buy some more seeds, but we'll see what we've got in there first. If we've got enough, then I'll do this field down here first. If not, we'll go and grab some more. It'd be nice to try and get these 3 fields done quick. And then obviously that will give a first stage of fertilizer. We'll be putting that down as well, which will be good. Right, let's put this away. We'll put it back where it's supposed to belong, because we're done with that. Roughly in there with the plough. There we go. Right, let's grab this seeder. I don't think we're going to have a lot of seed in here myself. Oh, no, we haven't. I'm looking at the fertilizer. Okay, let's head round to the store then. That's a little bit annoying. 38 litres is not going to get us very far. And we may as well fill up from the fertilizer pallet as well, so that we're fully good to go. And then we'll probably work in reverse to what we've just done with the cultivator. Actually, we'll go up there and come down. So I will have to, unless there's a couple of bags lying around. I don't think there is. If we can get up to there and get that loaded up. No, there isn't. Right, I'll go and grab a couple of bags, and I'll also speak to them about this slurry tanker. Ooh, starting to get cold now. Wow, it's gone really dark all of a sudden. I don't like that. So let's get these put into here. There we go. Probably better that way, I think. I bought 4 because that holds 200, but obviously we have got a little bit left in there. We might as well use that up, aren't we? It's not going to take all of that, but we can put that back down. There we go. We'll drop that down there. Right, we are fully loaded. Let's get on over. We'll put that onto soybeans. They're down, that's good. Wow, this isn't ideal, we know, but we're gonna do it. So let's drop that down. Off we go. Could be a little bit tricky seeing where we've been. Do a bit of a lap round, we'll double check. We go straight down here, I think. We'll do that little patch there on the last little run through. So we do have plenty of room here to turn round because of the path, the track. Drop that down and off we go again. Alright, let's just have a quick check at what we're doing here. Soybeans there, and it's growing, and they're gonna need rolling as well, aren't they? That's another job. I think I might have to turn down this to real time, you know, otherwise it's going to be very dark. I probably have to do the rolling off camera at the end of the episode like I've done before. Not a problem. It's a job that you guys have seen plenty of, but that could be said about most of the jobs. Oh, apologies, going into the farmer's crop there, didn't mean to. Hopefully this will be enough to do all 3 fields. Right, let's just back up and we'll go down. We should be able to get that strip in one go. There we are. There's just that little bit over there. Oh, and there's a lamppost. Dear oh dear. Right, let's try and stay away from that. And I think what I'll do is I'll probably bring you back in when we're almost done of all these 3 fields, and we'll go and do that bit of selling, I think, and that will probably wrap up the episode. It's always nice to end an episode when you're making a bit of money, or when you've just made a bit of money, should I say. Right, that should be that field done. Let's just double check. I've turned rolling off, didn't I? I better turn that back on because that's going to confuse me otherwise. Yes, we are good to go. Right, I'm going to carry on, guys, doing all this. Like I say, I will bring you back in when we're down at that other field, almost done. That'll give us 3 good sized fields, really, of soybeans. Something to look forward to. Right, as you can see, it is pretty dark. Hard to see where you have been. I'm hoping the rolling's going to be a little bit easier, because that should make it a little bit darker, the soil. Get rid of that sort of stubble that's left in the ground. But I think we are done. I think there might just be a tiny little spot here. Double check. That's all looking good. So that's all those 3 fields done and dusted with soybeans. Happy days. I did grab the remaining bit of seed that was left in that single bag and also topped up again with fertilizer because we were right next door to it. That's that job done. I'm going to back this in there, and then we'll head on up to the other farm. Oh, I did speak to the store. They have got a slurry tank for us. In fact, we may as well go and pick that up now on the way through. I will have to go in and pay for it though. Good, pretty cheap though. Is he still sat out there? Mind you, I'm still sat on this tractor with no cab, so both idiots. Right, they did say it was pretty much similar to what we've got for the water tank. Actually, there's a guy that makes them locally out of old sort of barrels and things like that, so I'll leave the engine running because I don't want it to get too cold. So yeah, let's go and grab this then and pay for it. Right, there it is. Pretty much does look like our tanker, except it's green. So 86 euros that costs though to lease that. Hopefully we can get that done pretty quick so that we don't get charged any more fees. I'm going to check the prices while we're here. Obviously we're going to sell the oats as well. Wow, they're still going up. That's good. That is good for us. And then the slurry and manure, both still going up. In fact, they haven't budged, have they really? I think that might have been on 106. Okay, so I'm not fussed. We will sell now because this is our last chance. We'll be going into January next episode and the prices will probably have dropped by then, so I'm not going to risk it. Okay, look at that, lovely fields. I'm surprised we managed to get that done, to be honest with you. Like I say, not the ideal situation, but needs must and all that lot. Right, well I'm wondering if we should just do the slurry because we've got the tanker on. I was going to load that trailer with the skid steer loader, but I'm now thinking time wise we're just going to do it. Oh wow, 2,000 litres, is that all that holds? I don't know how much more we've got left in the cows. Oh my goodness, we've got lots. Okay, well let's go. What about the pigs? Yeah, they have got a little bit as well. Oh, there's a gate there. That's 2 crashes this episode. Let's go and see how much this makes. We know it's not going to be a lot. It is that farm shop, isn't it, for both of those? And then I'll probably do the old bring you back in on the last load. We'll grab some for the pigs. I think we'll do the pigs now as well, actually. We'll sell this load, get the pigs cleared, and then it'll be me running backs and forwards a few times to clear the cows, and then we'll move on to the manure. But again, that's going to be a couple of trips. I don't think these pigs are going to have a lot of manure. I think I've made a boo-boo here, haven't I? I don't think we can sell from this. This is a tanker and not... Oh man. Now what are we gonna do? Ah. Well, I'm not sure what else they've got, to be honest with you. Let me just check. I'm not doing anything wrong, am I? There's no valve or something silly like that to open, is there? Oh, turn on slurry. That's not going to spray it everywhere, though, is it? I wouldn't have thought that's going to help with it selling. That's going to spread it everywhere, isn't it? Let's have a quick... Yeah, that's spraying it out. Ah. Well, that's my fault. So, that's actually a spreader, isn't it? What an idiot. Right, I'm going to leave that there. I'll have to rethink that. I've never used that thing, so that's why that's happened. I just thought... Because the water tank is part of the same mod, I thought obviously because you can unload from there, I thought we'd be able to unload from that. So I may have to find something else to do that. That's annoying because we've got a good price there. I could probably find something, jump back in after this episode's done, and then sell that, because I don't think I've got anything else in here. And to be honest with you, I don't think there's a lot of sort of old looking tankers anyway. Right, I think the trigger is actually right near this wall. I don't know if we're going to get that. Yes, we will. That's good. So there's... Let's turn that off. I'm going to turn that on because I want to check what we got left. Okay, so there's another 2 loads there that we need to do. Let's go and sell this. We'll have a quick nosy at the pigs as well. A little bit annoying. Right, I should be able to cut across here. This is only grass. So we're not going to make as much as I thought this episode, which I know is not going to be a lot, but right, we're going this way. Right, is this going to sell? Please sell. There we go. We're back in business. What are we looking at? Let's get a bit of a good angle. Oh dear. 321. I knew it was going to be awful, but there we go. Right, same here. I don't know how much these guys have produced. Oh wow, only 711 litres. That's pretty poor. I'll grab that. I may as well head on up to the cows again, and we and grab some more, because we should fit all that in. Right. Well, I think you might as well stay with me for these little journeys, and then we'll end the episode there. But we're not even going to make a grand, are we? Never mind. Obviously we do have milk as well, but I think milk is not very good for quite some time. Oh no, January 2. Oh look, and it's all going up. Awesome, that'll be next episode then. But again, I'm going to need to find something that will take that milk, because our little tanker is just purely for water, so we can't even put milk in there. So again, I'll have to find something. See what the store can provide. I'll cut across here for another 321. It might be a little bit more. Let's hope we get 322, shall we? We can go in this way. Doesn't really matter. No, 321. Alright, let's go and see what is left. Probably won't even make 100. You never know. I don't think there's 1,000 litres there though. I can't remember what there was now. Obviously we've increased that last load by emptying the pigs out, so there'll be a little bit left here, more than what we were expecting. Well, oh, there is 1,174. Why is that left? It's saying it's empty, so we've got to go with that. Probably the same sort of problem we had over there with the silage. It kind of glitched a little bit, but I think that will sort itself out. Right, so we're going to make probably about, I don't know, 110, 112. Wasn't it, for that? Yeah, it's not going to be a lot, is it? Okay. Stay there, I think. 125. Awesome. A little bit extra, isn't it? But there we go. Right. Don't know what I'm going to do with that tanker. It's probably lost now, unless I am able to transfer it over. I'll try all different scenarios. But we'll leave it there for that episode, guys. I've no idea how long this one is. We'll have to do a little bit of editing and find out. But I hope you have all enjoyed it. It's very cold and wet now here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've just realised, whilst editing, that I forgot to sell the oats. Now, I did think about doing it off camera and then recording it and showing you next episode, but then I thought, no, let's go and do it. Let's grab as much money as we can after our disappointing manure sales. And well, I say disappointing, knew it wasn't going to be a lot. And obviously the disappointment with the slurry tank, that's probably better to say that. So we'll grab our oats. I think it's going to be a few trips, isn't it? So yeah, where are we going to sell that at? 1920, the Zito product. Right, that's not too far from here actually. It's probably the closest one, isn't it? So that's good. We'll go and do that. Yeah, I was just editing the episode there and I thought, no, I forgot to sell the oats. So I've brought you back in. It'll hopefully only be another 5 minutes maybe extra. Right, what are we going to... This should be a lot better than what... There we go, 5,762, that's a lot better. We'll spin round here, go back that same way. So we're going to be over 30 grand when we finish the episode, which is awesome. And another thing I thought of whilst I finished recording and was editing, I have mentioned that we will probably wrap this series up in the next like couple of episodes maybe. Have absolutely enjoyed it. It's been a really good fitting map, I think, and using all this old style equipment. I've had some awesome comments from you guys. But I think what we'll do is possibly next year we will squeeze another vintage experience series in before the new game comes out, which I probably thought would be around November time again. So we will do that. We will get series 2 of the vintage experience. I may even call it something a little bit different, but we'll see. So look forward to that. And yeah, obviously I'm going to need to find another suitable map, but I'm pretty sure we'll be getting more maps as the sort of year rolls on and into next year. So I'll keep my eyes open. There's already a couple of maps on Mod Hub now that will be absolutely brilliant for the series, but we'll see what happens. Right, 309 litres, 34 grand we've got now, guys. Right, what are we going to get for this little bit? $594, there we go. That's more like it. Right, just over 35 grand. That is fantastic. I'm very, very happy with that. We are making good money now. A little bit of a struggle to start with, but there you go. So we will leave it there now on that episode, on a high note, a very high note. So I hope you have all enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That would be awesome. Don't forget to smash that bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.